revenue generating through taxation. Mr. Speaker, I note with appreciation that is now Kenyans understand that our GDP is growing, but our tax base is still almost like stagnating. And what this tax bill is trying to address is that we need to strike a balance between our domestic resource mobilization and at the same time reducing the over-reliance on the debts. And I think this is very important, Mr. Speaker, because now Kenyans understand the effect of having so many debts. So if we increase the tax base, which I'm sure this bill addresses, by encouraging the growth of domestic production, it will create more revenue and will cut over-reliance on the borrowing. Mr. Speaker, the tax regime must not hurt Kenyans, and we should not really encourage anything that hurts Kenyan. A tax revenue, regime, must enhance business and development to attract investors, create, enhance opportunities for creating more job opportunities. And that's the reason why when I went through this, I find that trying to rise the digital economy by reducing the amount of taxation, I think this is a plus for this in this bill. Mr. Speaker, you always see that there's a thriving informal sector. 83.3% of the 19.15 million Kenyans working in the informal sector, Mr. Speaker, they work and because this is the base for economic growth. So we need to encourage this sector to grow. And if we continue imposing more taxes on them, this sector is not going to grow. We all know that the informal sector, it will increase from small to medium, to small to medium, and eventually grow to become a serious economic base of this country. Mr. Speaker, I have seen, and Kenyans must know that, we cannot exist alone. We need to compare ourselves with other countries. Yes, I know we are at 14.1%, other countries at 18, 17, 20. We are not badly off. And through this public participation, I saw the chairman trying to explain the importance of increasing our tax volume compared to GDP, like other countries. Mr. Speaker, we don't need to spend so much time on this. The digital economy is expanding. That's where many young people are. That is where there's creating a lot of employment, and therefore, whatever this committee has deliberated on is that let's not tax telephone and internet data. Mr. Speaker, the other matter I've seen here is that we need to encourage local production and enhance our industries. I think anybody importing towers now, and we have the capacity of doing local production, I think something is not light. I see still when we're trying to impose tax on imported furniture, there are some people who still have appetite for imported furniture. I hope and I believe that through this tax bill and public participation, now people understand why we are discouraging import by putting more taxes on them so that we can enhance local productivity. With those few remarks, I once again say thank you, the Committee of Finance. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think Kenyans now understand better our expectations on tax.